Namo Namaha. Welcome back, students. I'm very happy to get reconnected with you all through this video. I hope you all are doing fine and assume that during this holiday break you have got an opportunity to make yourself refreshed and relaxed. And now you all have come back with a new enthusiasm to learn the new concepts and topics of different subjects. In today's Sanskrit session, we are going to begin with the new chapter, Bilasya Vani Na Kadapi Me Shruta. So let's get started. Bilasya Vani Na Kadapi Me Shruta. Bilasya, of the cave. Vani, voice. Na Kadapi, never. Me is used in the sense of I, and Shruta, heard. I have never heard the voice of the cave. This lesson is a famous story which has been adapted from the book Panchatantram. This book was written by a scholar named Vishnu Sharma. It is believed that Vishnu Sharma wrote this book to teach political science to the dull sons of the king named Amar Shakti. Panchatantram is one of the oldest collections of Indian fables or stories of animals and birds. Panchatantram is divided into 5 parts. Mitra Bhedah, Mitra Sampraptihi, Kakolukiyam, Labdha Pranashah, and Aparikshita Karakam. The present story has been taken from the 3rd part of it, that is Kakolukiyam. The stories of Panchatantram are full of instructional and moral values. For example, the present story teaches that intelligence wins over might or physical strength. If one is wise enough and has intelligence, then he can overcome any difficult situation in his life. That is true. I hope you will enjoy the story, so let's get started. I'll read out the passage and will also discuss the words with Sandhihi and Sanyogaha. Kasminshchit vane kharanakharah nama simhah prativasati sma. Here, the word kasminshchit is the example of Sandhihi. Sah kadachit itastatah paribhraman kshudhartah na kinchidapi aharam praptavan. The words itastatah, kshudhartah and kinchidapi are the examples of Sandhihi. Tatah suryasta samaye ekam mahating guhan drushtva sah achintayat नूनम एतस्यां गुहायां रात्रौ कोपि जीवः आगच्छति. In this sentence, the words Suryasta Samaye and Kopi are the examples of Sandhihi. Atah atraiva nigudho bhutva tisthami iti. And in this last sentence, the words atraiva and nigudho bhutva are the examples of Sandhihi. Now let's see the Sandhi Vichchedah of these words. Kasminshchit, the Sandhi Vichchedah is Kasmin plus Chit. Itastatah, the dissolution is Itah plus Tatah. Kshudhartah, the Vichchedah is Kshudha plus Artah. And Kinchidapi is Kinchit plus Api. Suryasta Samaye, the dissolution is Surya plus Asta Samaye. Kopi is Kah plus Api. Atraiva, the dissolution is Atra plus Eva. And Nigudho Bhutva is Nigudhah plus Bhutva. Now let's try to understand the meanings of the words and the translation. Kasminshchit vane kharanakharah nama simhah prativasati sma. Kasminshchit, in some. Vane, in forest. Kasminshchit vane, in some forest. Kharanakharah nama simhah, a lion named Kharanakhara. The name of the lion was Kharanakhara. Prativasati sma, lived. A lion named Kharanakhara lived in some forest. Sah kadachit itastatah paribhraman kshudhartah na kinchidapi aharam praptavan. Sah, he, kadachit, once, Itastatah, here and there. Paribhraman, roaming. Kshudhartah, very hungry, being extremely hungry. Kinchidapi, any. Aharam, food. And na praptavan, couldn't get. Once, being extremely hungry, he was roaming here and there. Na kinchidapi aharam praptavan, but he couldn't get food. Tatah सूर्यास्त समये एकां महतीं गुहां दृष्ट्वा सः अचिन्तयत्. ततः, then, सूर्यास्त समये, at sunset, एकां महतीं गुहां, महतीं, big, गुहां, cave, दृष्ट्वा, having seen. The word दृष्ट्वा is the example of त्वा प्रत्ययः. दृश् धातुः plus twa pratyayah. Then, having seen a big cave, and when did he see that? Suryasta samaye, at sunset. Sah achintayat, he thought. Tatah, then, at sunset, he saw a big cave and thought. Nunam etasyang guhayam ratrau kopi jivah agacchati. Nunam, certainly, definitely. Etasyang guhayam, in this cave. Ratrau, at night. Kopi, some. Jivah, creature or animal. Agacchati, comes. Some animal or creature definitely comes here in this cave at night. So, that lion saw the cave and thought some creature or some animal definitely comes here in this cave at night. Atah atraiva nigudho bhutva tisthami iti. Atah, so. Therefore, atraiva, here itself. Nigudho bhutva. Nigudhaha bhutva, hiding. I'll hide myself. Bhutva is also the example of twa pratyayah. Bhu dhatuhu plus twa pratyayah. Tisthami, I'll stay, I'll sit here. Atah, therefore, I'll hide myself and will stay here only. Students, I hope you have understood the translation of the Gadyamshaha. In this part of the story, we have seen that the lion decided to hide himself inside the cave and to wait for the owner to return. And when the owner would return, he planned to kill him and eat him. Who was the owner of the cave? And what happened after that in the story? You will come to know about it when we will see the next Gadyamshaha. Right now, I am going to take you to the Visheshan Visheshya Padani. Here are the Visheshan Visheshya Padani. The words Paribhraman, which means roaming, and Kshudhartah, means extremely hungry, are the Visheshane, that is adjectives of the word Saha. This pronoun Saha is used to refer to the lion. The next is Ekam and Mahatim are the adjectives of the word Guham. Now let's see the Paryaya Padani and Viloma Padani from the given Gadyamshaha. Aranye athva Kanane, the Paryaya Padam is Vane. You can see the word Vane is used in the first line of the lesson. Bhojanam athva Bhojjam, the synonym is Aharam. Vishalam is Mahatim. Bile athva Kandarayam, in the cave, and the Paryaya Padam is Guhayam. Avalokya, having seen, and the Paryaya Padam is Drushtva. Here are the Viloma Padani. Sada, the Viloma Padam is Kadachit. Sada, always. Kadachit, once. Lagum, small. महतिम, big. Gacchati अथवा याति means goes and agacchati means comes. Here is the passage. I'll read the passage and will also mark the words with sandhihi or sanyogah. एतस्मिन् अंतरे गुहायाः स्वामी दधिपुच्छः नामकः शृगालः समागच्छत्. The word samagachat is the example of sanyogah. स च यावत् पश्यति तावत् सिंहपदपद्धतिः गुहायां प्रविष्टा दृश्यते न च बहिरागता. In this sentence, the words sa cha and bahiragata are the examples of sandhi. Shrugalah achintayat. Aho, vinashtosmi. Vinashtosmi is the example of sandhi. Noonam asmin bile simhah astiti tarkayami. Astiti is again the example of sandhi. Tat kinkarvani. Shrugalah achintayat. Aho, vinashtosmi. Noonam asmin bile simhah astiti tarkayami. Tat kinkarvani. So as you can see in this passage, there are 4 examples of sandhi and 1 example of sanyogah. Now let's see the vichhedah or vigrahah of these words. The first word is samagachat and the resolution is sam plus agachat. The next one is sa cha and the vichhedah of this sandhi is sah plus cha. Bahiragata is bahihi plus agata. The next word is vinashtosmi and the sandhi vichhedah is vinashtah plus asmi. And the last one is astiti and the resolution is asti plus iti. Now let's try to understand the meanings of the words. एतस्मिन् अंतरे गुहायाः स्वामी दधिपुच्छः नामकः शृगालः समागच्छत्. एतस्मिन् अंतरे, meanwhile, in the meantime. गुहायाः स्वामी, स्वामी the owner. गुहायाः of the cave, the owner of the cave. दधिपुच्छः नामकः शृगालः, नामकः named. शृगालः jackal, a jackal named Dadipuchha. The name of the jackal was Dadipuchha. Samagachat, came or arrived. Students, we have learned the concept of upasargah. In the form samagachat, 2 upasargas are used, sam and a, and the dhatuhu is gamgach. Sam plus a plus gamgach, lang lakarah pratham purushah ekavachanam. Meanwhile, a jackal named Dadipuch, who was the owner of the cave, came there. Sa cha yavat pashyati tavat simhapadapaddhatihi guhayam pravishta drishyate. Na cha bahiragata. Cha and sa yavat pashyati tavat, when he saw. Simhapadapaddhatihi, padapaddhatihi, footprints. Simhapadapaddhatihi, footprints of the lion. Guhayam pravishta drishyate. Pravishta, entering, entering the cave. Drishyate, were seen, were noticed. And when he saw, the footprints of the lion entering the cave were seen or noticed by him. Na cha bahiragata, and there were no footprints, bahihi, out, agata, coming out, and there were no footprints coming out. And when he saw, the footprints of the lion entering the cave were seen by him, and there were no footprints coming out. Shrugalah achintayat, the jackal thought. Aho, oh, vinashtosmi, vinashtah, killed. I am killed. Oh, I am killed. नूनम् अस्मिन् बिले सिंहः अस्ति इति तर्कयामि. Noonam, definitely. Asmin bile, in this cave. Simhaha asti, there is a lion. Tarkayami, I think that there is definitely a lion in this cave. Tat king karvani? Tat, then. King karvani, what should I do? Then, what should I do? The jackal thought, oh, I'm killed. I think there is definitely a lion in this cave. Tat king karvani. Then what should I do? This part of the story indicates that the jackal was really very smart and ready-witted. Even before entering the cave, he could figure out that there was a lion in his cave just by seeing his footprints. I hope you have understood the translation of the Gadyamshaha. Now, the next step is to see the Visheshan Visheshya Padani. So, let's move on to that. So, here are the Visheshan Visheshya Padani. The words Pravishta and Agata, which is used in the form of Sandhihi, are the Visheshane of the Visheshyam Simha Pada Paddhatihi. Now let's see the Paryaya Padani and Viloma Padani from the Gadyamshaha. Paryaya Padani. Jambukaha. The Paryaya Padam is Shrugalaha. Vanarajaha athava Mrugendraha. The Paryaya Padam is Simhaha. Chintayami, which means I think. The Paryaya Padam of the word is Tarkayami. Viloma Padani. Nirgata means going out, and the Viloma Padam is Pravishta, entering. Antaha means in or inside, and the Viloma Padam is Bahihi, which means out or outside. So here ends the explanation of the second Gadyamshaha. Students, we have seen two passages from the story. I'm going to select any one of these and going to ask you the questions based on it. While solving the questions, you can pause the video, you can think about the answers, and once it is done, you can go to the part where the answers are displayed. Now, let me take you to the questions. Here is the Gadyamshaha, and the questions are: Ekapadena uttarata. Simhasya nama kim asit. The second one is: Simhaha kutra nigudhaha bhutva tishtati. Purnavakyena uttarata. Simhaha guhan drushtva kim achintayat. Bhashikaryam. Agachati asya kriyapadasya kartrupadam kim. What is the subject of the verb agachati? Students, I have told you that the subject should always be in prathama vibhaktihi, and to get the subject we should ask the question who or what to the verb. The next question is: Saha iti sarvanama padam kasmai prayuktam. For whom the pronoun saha is used in the Gadyamshaha. The answer to this question should always be in chaturthi vibhaktihi. Instead of kasmai, sometimes kasyai or kebhyaha is used in the question. But the answer will be in chaturthi vibhaktihi only. Students, I assume that you have solved the questions and are ready with your answers. So now, let me take you to the answers. Ekapadena uttarata. Simhasya nama kim asit. What was the name of the lion? And the answer is Kharanakharaha. The second one is Simhaha kutra nigudhaha bhutva tishtati. Where did the lion hide himself? And the answer is Guhayam. The next one is Purnavakyena uttarata. Simhaha guhan drushtva kim achintayat. What did the lion think after seeing the cave? And the answer is Simhaha guham drushtva achintayat. Noonam etasyang guhayam ratrau kopi jivaha agachati. Ataha अत्रैव निगूढो भूत्वा तिष्ठामि इति. The next one is भाषिकार्यम्. आगच्छति अस्य क्रियापदस्य कर्तृपदं किम्? And the subject of the word आगच्छति is जीवः. The second one is सः इति सर्वनामपदं कस्मै प्रयुक्तम्? The pronoun सः is used twice in the passage and it is used for the lion. So the answer is Simhaya. I hope your answers are correct. So students, we have come to the end of the presentation. We will meet again with the next part of the story. Till then, Dhanyavadaha, Punah Milamah.